Alright, so here we're ready to try the Southeast Asian sauces on homemade chili and New York style pizza. Alright, so let's start with, I'm going to start with the sriracha. Throw it on there.
Thank you. Are we going to take a basic bite first?
Yeah, so sorry.
Okay.
Take a bite of your pizza first. I'll take it from the back. Just so you have a baseline of what it tastes like.
This pizza is from one of my favorite pizzerias, VI Pizza. Shout out to you.
Okay, oh, no, I have an napkin here. Alright, so at the baseline, try it with the sriracha.
Wow, this is a big glob of sriracha.
And this is the Hoi Fong Foods, or better known as Rooster brand sriracha. Alright, I knew I was gonna like this. I've always put the Rooster sriracha on my pizza.
Same. I think I definitely have a fondness of it because I've had it for so long.
Yeah, it's a little bit garlicky, not too much, a little bit of sweetness to it. I'm gonna put my score, that's here.
What do you think?
What do you think, Jaden?
I would rate it a 9.
Wow.
Wow, so you really liked it.
I think it's a solid 8.
8.
There's a reason it's our go-to.
I put 7 down right now, but that may change in comparison to others. So I'm gonna go with the Shark brand sriracha.
Wait, first, do you want a palate cleanser?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite of pizza just to make sure I don't have any leftover.
I'll do the same.
Rooster sriracha flavor. Sip of beer. Alright, so this sauce is a little thinner, so maybe I'll put a little on the plate. And
What was special about this one?
this is the Shark brand from Thailand.
Ah.
Big go up there, sorry. Could drizzle some off. Put it here, I'll put it on the plate for you and you can dip it.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see
Shark brand sriracha.
So same company, just slightly different.
As this?
Yeah.
No, different company.
Ah.
This is the Hoi Fong Foods, made in the US. This is actually from the Sriracha region of Thailand. So this is actually more traditional sriracha. This is kind of,
The heat level is like just a fraction of that and a lot sweeter.
yeah, it's a lot sweeter. Can't say I'm a fan, which is unfortunate because I have a giant bottle of it now. Let me try another bite. It's definitely sweeter. Flavor profile is very different. You don't really taste the garlic. There's some flavor to it that I'm not a huge fan of. What do you think?
I would also give it a 9.
Really?
Oh.
Do you really like this one
Yeah.
also? Okay. I had a feeling you would like this one the most because it's the least spicy and the sweetest. Jaden, 9. I think I'm gonna give this one a 2 for now.
I will
Might
also
change
give
that.
it a 2.
Yeah.
It's the sweetness that I'm not a huge fan of.
Right, I think, because the point of hot sauce or any condiment is to improve the flavor of the food or elevate the experience, right? And I don't feel like that was additive. I would probably prefer having the pizza just as is rather than add that sauce again. So maybe that deserves a 1 then. Let's see.
Do you want me to help open up this next
Yeah,
one
why don't
too?
you get that one opened up? Alright, so this one that I have is actually let's do this one second. Let's do that one first. This is the chili
Did I
garlic.
slash you? Sorry.
No. This is the chili garlic sauce, also by Hoi Fong Foods, Rooster brand, same as the sriracha. And this is also the same brand, and this is the sambal. So the ingredients between these two is pretty much exactly the same, but this one has garlic.
Okay.
Go for it.
Thank you.
All right.
Alright. I love this hot sauce.
Compared to the sriracha, it's definitely more tart, which plays very well with the pizza. Cuts through kind of the greasiness of the pizza. Really just dominant flavor for me is just fresh chili flavor.
Yeah.
So I really like this one. So I'm glad I gave the sriracha a 7 instead of an 8, because I think I'm gonna give this one an 8.
I'll give him a 4.
4. You didn't like this
Oh.
one. How come?
I'm not really a spicy kind of guy.
Oh, and this one was the spiciest out
Yeah.
of the 3.
What about you?
Oh, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
Okay. So I think we have good representation here across kind of the spectrum, right? Jaden doesn't really like spicy food. He likes things a little bit spicy, just a little bit of tingle. She likes things slightly spicier, but nothing crazy. And I like really spicy food. So you can kind of get the
Super hot.
perspective of kind of across the gamut there. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of plain pizza.
Oh, I should do the same. Good idea.
Sip of beer.
So the next one just has just one extra ingredient.
One extra ingredient, right? So this is, see the ingredients here, is chili, salt, acetic acid, potassium sorbate, and sodium bisulfite as preservative, and xanthan gum as a thickener. So again, exact same thing: chili, salt, garlic, acetic acid, potassium sorbate, sodium bisulfite, and xanthan gum. I actually want to compare the ingredients on the two srirachas. This is chili, sugar, salt, garlic, acetic acid, potassium sorbate, sodium bisulfite, and xanthan gum. So the ingredients between these two is actually exactly the same, except this has sugar and this doesn't. Right, so sugar's the only difference, and obviously this one's pureed more. This one still has the seeds in it. Ingredients on this one is chili, water, sugar, garlic, salt, vinegar, and sodium benzoate, also thickened with xanthan gum. So pretty similar ingredients. This one has the vinegar that the other one doesn't.
But is that what makes it sweeter, or maybe it's just?
It's the sugar.
proportions?
There's more.
Yeah.
There's got to be more sugar in that. It's also thinner. All right. So this is the chili garlic sauce. So I think I'll give you a little less this time, Jaden.
Mhm.
Right? Was that was a little too intense for you?
Not too intense. I just didn't really
Got it.
enjoy.
Okay. So I'll just put one small
started.
dollop there.
It's very similar. I mean, definitely taste that extra hint of
Yeah.
garlic, but the
Yeah.
baseline is
I feel like this one, the garlic one, is a little less tart, a little less vinegary. Say for plain pizza, between these four, that one's the winner for me.
So how are you gonna rate it?
I was thinking 10, but I don't know. I feel like there's always room for improvement, so it's hard to get a 10 out of me. So I'm gonna give that one a 9. There you go.
I'm gonna give that an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6.
Oh.
Okay, so you liked it more than the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next, onto the chili. A little homemade chili here. I'm gonna give it a nice bite.
So what's in this chili?
Usual onions, ground beef, crushed tomatoes, black beans. I didn't make this smoked paprika. I didn't make this chili spicy at all because we're gonna be using different sauces.
Yep.
So. All right, first up. Ready? Alright. So again, this is the Rooster brand sriracha.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Pretty good.
It's good. Because the flavors of the chili are so strong, there's a lot of seasoning and spices in the chili already. Don't taste the hot sauce all that much. Does give it a nice little extra zing. Don't taste the sweetness so much, but
It's very odd for me. The sriracha actually tastes spicier with the chili than it does with the pizza
interesting.
for some reason.
It was good.
The
Definitely
flavor profile is
additive.
still good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely additive. I think I'm gonna stick with a 7 for the chili as well. Jaden?
I'm probably gonna stick with a 9.
9. So you really like that.
I'm gonna say a 7.
7. Okay. Next up.
Are we gonna?
Oh, right. Which one do we do next? Sharp brand.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just give me a tiny bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, go for it. Interesting.
With the chili, I didn't hate it as much.
Yeah, I like it better with the chili. I do think it's additive in this case. It does make the chili more enjoyable with that sauce than without. So interesting. I read 2 last time. I'd say 5.
I think the step up for me wasn't as much, so I'm gonna say maybe a 3.
3.
I'm
Jaden?
a critic.
I think 10.
10. Okay, so
Wow.
you really like this one. Didn't I tell you I felt like this was gonna
Yeah.
be his favorite? Alright, so next is the sambal.
I'm excited.
Ready? Just a little, not too much for you.
Thank you.
Give it a nice big dollop for myself.
Whew.
This is the sambal.
I don't know if it's because of the spices in the chili that plays into it, but the spice level like really kicks it up for me here versus a pizza for some reason. My mouth is on fire.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Ooh,
I definitely feel
yeah.
like this is noticeably spicier than either of these, but they're both still just a slight tingle for me.
I'll give this one a 5.
5. Okay, so same thing. Not a huge fan of this one for Jaden.
Whew, this is gonna go down for me because it just got too spicy. 7.
I feel like I did like this better than the sriracha too for
That's
this.
pretty
It's just
consistent.
I really like that tartness, kind of the little bit of acidity helps with everything, helps cut through everything, and then that really it's just a fresh pepper taste. Obviously not fresh peppers in there, but it really tastes like fresh peppers to me. So I do really like that. So I'm gonna stick with an 8 on that one. It's pretty consistent there. All right.
I wonder if my chili to hot sauce ratio is also off because it was like intense.
Oh, well, I did a lot more for mine than for yours.
Okay.
Last one here. Chili garlic sauce.
Do a little bit more chili this time.
We gotta keep the ratios the same.
It's tough because they're like
It's gotta be apples to
blobs
apples.
of hot sauce.
Thank you.
A nice big glob.
I actually like this one a lot more than the one without the garlic this time. I feel like it elevated the
You like the garlic one more?
I feel like it elevated for me the chili flavor and it wasn't as spicy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do another bite.
I'm gonna do another bite of the other one because I feel like my ratio is a little bit off, so maybe that's why.
I would give this one a 6.
6. So you like it better?
Yeah.
Still not that much.
Better with the chili.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's garlic in here already, but I don't really taste that compared to like that didn't do anything for my chili. It tastes almost the same with or without that for me, the garlic one.
Oh, even with.
So that one, you could taste the freshness and the fresh chili and like
Yeah.
the tartness. This one, I
Yeah.
didn't make it better, didn't make it worse. It's hard for me to really taste. Let me do another. So just chili.
This chili's delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A good amount of that. Not very additive. So it's weird for me because I'm scoring this based on how additive it is, how much it elevates the experience, and it didn't do that at all. But it doesn't taste bad. So I don't know how to score this one. I guess 5 would be the most neutral, right? Take it or leave it. Like, didn't make it worse. Whereas I felt like this one on the pizza, I would have preferred not to have it. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this one a 5 on the chili.
I'm gonna give this a 8.
Jaden?
We're like all over the board.
For that one?
For this last one that we just had.
Yeah. I'll give it a 6.
6. Okay. Alright, so let's. Do you want to do the garlic knots? Or no?
Okay.
Yep. Garlic knots? Nope. Alright, so it's just me and Jaden on the hot sauce test for these garlic knots.
And I will just enjoy this.
Enjoy
chili.
your chili and pizza. Okay, grab a garlic knot. A little sriracha there. That's delicious. I really like that. Forgot to eat the garlic knot by itself, but that was delicious. Let me try it with. Let me finish this without any sauce. Get some beer. Rinse out my mouth a little. Yeah. So much better with the rooster sriracha. We give that a 9. What about you?
I would give it a 4.
Okay.
I think it was a lot, like, it felt spicier without,
Without
yeah.
like cheese or
Yeah.
whatever on it.
Mm.
4. Okay. Alright, so let me rinse my mouth out a little. Alright. Oh, you still have, that's this sauce, right? So why don't
Yeah.
you just dip that
Okay.
in there? It's probably easier because the sauce is a lot thinner, so I'll pour it
Yeah.
on the plate. Oh, I actually like this on the garlic naan. It just wasn't a good fit for me on the pizza, but I really like this on the garlic knots. This will be my highest score yet for a shark brand. Okay, so I'll use this sauce, not a total loss. Just gotta find the right thing for it. So it's definitely not, for me at least, not the most versatile, but you find the right thing, it is good. Say a 7 on that. That was
Wow.
pretty good.
I'll give it a 10.
10. Okay, so clearly this one is Jaden's favorite.
Yeah.
So this is next the sambal, no garlic. Keep it a little less.
Thank you.
It was good, but I actually like both of these more than that on the garlic nut. Excuse me. I think the tartness and the really strong fresh chili flavor, and this not being as, I guess, complex or strongly flavored as these other things, all I tasted was the sambal, which is good. I like it, but better experience with both of those so far. So
It's too overpowering.
yeah, all I tasted was the sambal, which is a good flavor. I like that flavor, but it wasn't really additive to that experience. Which is kind of what I'm going by. So I'm giving that a 6. Jaden?
3.
3.
I'll give it a 3.
What did you like about it?
It was like, I just kind of tasted it, that
Same
instead
thing,
of,
just all you
yeah.
tasted was that, yeah. So that,
And I didn't really like the sauce that much in the first place.
got
So.
it. Okay. So here's the garlic one. And you want to start adding those up?
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're just gonna do a straight add.
Yeah, so average.
Okay.
Average is good. Yeah. Well, that went, for me at least, better with the garlic knots than the sambal did. It's a little more mellow, it's a little milder, it's not as strong. Garlic obviously goes with garlic. I was gonna give that one a 7. Alright. The results are in. For pizza, clear winner, Rooster brand sriracha for the pizza with a score of 8. This got a score of 4.3. 7 is the sambal, and the garlic 7.6. So first, second, third, fourth. For the chili, we got oh,
Wow.
interesting. Also Rooster brand sriracha with 7.6. Garlic. Oh no, sorry, that's the sambal got 6.7, so that's second place. Third place,
No, that's
No, sorry. Sorry, I got all mixed up there. Okay. 7.6, first place is the Rooster Brand Sriracha. Second place at 6.7 is the Sambal. Third place is the garlic. And then fourth place with a 6 is the Shark Brand. So it looks like the rankings have been consistent, right? Second, third, fourth. Yeah. Garlic knots. This is actually 6.5. So that's not first. So first this time is actually this Shark Brand with its first win at 8.5. Next up is the garlic with a 7.5. Then it's the Rooster Brand 6.5 and the Sambal with a 4.5. All right. So we have the winner for the Southeast Asian comparison. Unsurprisingly, the one I grew up with, the one I know I love, Rooster Brand Sriracha, first place with a 7.3. Second place is, sorry, which one was second?
this one with the garlic.
Got it. Okay, so you number got it. So second place is the garlic chili sauce, same brand, Rooster. And then for third place was the Shark Brand Sriracha, and then in last place was the Sambal. So it was 7.3, 7.1, 6.2, 6.06. All right, that's it, guys.